Of all the groups out of Motown, the Temptations were one of the best. They had hit songs like My Girl, Just My Imagination, and so many more. They were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1989. This interview conducted in 2011. I can't think how many times that the Temptations have played Vancouver. One I remember is Expo 86, but you've been to this theater and to the River Rock a couple of times.
Absolutely, and we love coming back here.
People love you. I mean, the tickets go on sale and they're gone quickly. You were the co-founder of this incredible group years ago. And I think a lot of people, because you guys have had such an array of hits over a long period of time, that they forget it was a struggle in the beginning. Was it not, Otis?
It definitely was a struggle, and it's still a struggle still in the sense that we take it as something to keep us on our toes. We do not want to rest on our laurels. We always want to have the eye of the tiger. So even though with us being successful, we still stay hungry.
That's a good way to look at it and a good way to keep everything fresh, isn't it? Your autobiography became a mini-series on television. I loved it. And how did you feel about that, the interpretation of your book?
Well, the book was good. I have yet to see the movie in its entirety because I was there when they shot the scene where as Melvin and myself had to go to David Ruffin's apartment. So I'm standing in the shadows as Leon was getting in character, and Charles Malik that played me, and D.B. Woodside who played Melvin. So Alan Arkin said, all right, cameras, action, roll them. And as they started to deliver their lines, I stood there and all that memory came over me, and I became very kind of emotional. I said, no, I'm not ready for this. Now that was like 1967 when that happened. So from 67 and here we stand today at 2011. Yeah, so, but all in all, as long as the fans love it and they show it, seem like every month. Yeah, I don't think a month go by without them showing it.
How long you been with the Temps?
5 years.
Now, you were aware of all of the great tradition, the great music, and all of that, right?
Yes, definitely.
Well, who were some of your inspirations in singing groups along the way?
I would say the Temptations, and the Temptations.
Good answer. Frankie Lyman, to me, was a great talent and a sad ending there. I don't want to get into that, but what a talent. What a group the teenagers were, too.
Oh, exactly. A lot of groups back in that day kind of patterned themselves after Frankie. You got Little Anthony, a couple other singers that really picked up from Frankie. So, and then Sammy, Little Anthony had some great jokes about Frankie, too. We can't tell them on camera, but they were good.
1957, I spent the day with Clyde McPhatter, and he was he was an amazing performer too. Did you ever see him perform?
I've never got the chance to see him perform, but his legacy was very, very strong.
Yeah, this city that you're in right now, Vancouver, and why they love you and why we keep having you come back is because they all played here. I mean, I'm going back to Ruth Brown and everybody. They all played here. Even at Motown, when you couldn't get a real hit record, they were making jokes and all that. I hear inside Motown. Smokey came along and he helped make a difference, didn't he?
Oh, Smokey was very instrumental in the Temps, becoming known because he came up with a lot of hits at the beginning. But when he brought forth The Way You Do the Things You Do, that was the song that changed everything. And not to mention My Girl a few months later. So from those days all the way till now, the Temps have been rolling, and we're still having a lot of fun.
No, it's true. My Girl is your signature song, too. It was the first #1, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. It's our evergreen. It's our national anthem, so we would never take that out. We made a mistake of doing that years ago, and we took it out. We said, well, My Girl is #1 and did what it's going to do. We can take it out. And when we took it out, the audience raised so much saying that they call us every name except the child of God. So we will not take that song out again.
Oh, no way. And the inductions into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I watched that show, and I'm one of the DJs in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with all my buddies over the years. And that must have been quite a night because you got your peers there. How did you feel about that?
Oh, wonderfully well, because to us it's like when you get the Grammy, that is the Oscar for the music industry. So being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, that whereas people can come and look at us even when we are no longer of this earth, that has a very profound effect, that we were able to leave such a legacy that people can enjoy and remember the Temps even, way down the road.
Otis and guys, I know you've got a show coming up in just a few moments. I want to thank you for this. I thank you for the music, and I thank you for doing this with me today.
It's our pleasure, always.
Thank you.
Thank you.